Let's take a quick overview of 3D printing. 3D printing is an additive manufacture process that makes 3D artifacts by adding material layer by layer. There are two types of 3D printers. These are fusion deposition modeling and powder bed fusion. For the purpose of this video, we will be focusing on fusion deposition modeling. However, for the filament used in 3D printers, we can pick nylon, PVA, ABS, or PLA, and the file types that it accepts are STL, JT, G-code, or S10. Next, we are going to look at the advantages and the limitations of 3D printing. First, we're going to focus on the advantages. So 3D printing easily prints complex parts. There's very little material waste. There's very little limitations in design. 3D printing can print multiple pieces at a time. There's high quality and accurate finish. It's relatively cheap. The material is added rather than taken away, such as like that on the mill or the lathe or even the pillager. However, there are limitations to 3D printing. These can be such as size limitations. Problems can occur, meaning the print must be restarted. There's long manufacturing time. There's a high cost. There's high energy consumption, and the material is kind of just plastic only. There's no wood on this. The thing we're going to do is we're going to compare a CNC writing machine and a 3D printer. CNC can be used on metal. However, 3D printing is less manufacturing. A CNC has a greater range of material, but a 3D printer is cheaper. A CNC is quicker, yet a 3D printer can print multiple parts at a time. A CNC has very good precision, but a 3D printer has less waste. A CNC machine is a 3D printer that takes time as it prints it layer by layer. A CNC machine takes away material, and a 3D printer will add material. A CNC will usually accept a DX file, and a 3D printer will accept an STL file. Now I'm going to hand you over to Carol. Carol is going to give you a demonstration on how you prepare your 3D print.
So seen here is the line folder that we used for our project for PN4045. So if you save this first, and then you save it as whatever you want, so I'm going to call this line follower, and then go down and change it to an STL file, and then press save. So now it's going to put into triangulation, which will be used for your Prusa slicer. So if you open your Prusa slicer, go into File, Import, and then look for your file. So mine's called the line follower. So then it's going to come up and you can rotate it in any view you want. So by clicking this, you can rotate it the x-axis, the z-axis, and the y-axis. So you want to rotate, so it'll be sitting flat on the bed, which is controlled by your x and y-axis. And then over to the right of your screen, you have your filament, the sort of size, which one you want, and then which printer you want. So we're going to choose the mini one here. And then you can add your supports, so you can have it everywhere. So we're going to have none here. Then if you press slice now, it'll show your time and how long it's going to take and how long every part's going to take. And then if you export your G code and then save that again in your file.
Finally, then, when you have your G code, all you have to do is stick it into your 3D printer and press start, and your file should print.